Hope that was enjoyed by everybody.
That's right, it was.
Good.
Inspiring. Encouraging.
Yeah, it was very encouraging.
Could tell why they wanted to kill him.
Well, a few points in there was, one of them was never forget to seek divine guidance. Seek first the kingdom of heaven, then all things will be added to you. There were certain principles that this man lived by that you look at the leadership in the world nowadays and go, oh my God, they've lost it. They've absolutely lost it. Another principle there, seize the day, do something. Do something, it doesn't, even if you screw up, who cares? Learn from your mistake, just do something with your life. Don't let the fear of failure stop you. If you fail, get up, with the egos, the pride, and all that stuff he was talking about, you're your own worst enemy. No one can shoot you down like you can. Yeah, we face attacks, all of us, on a daily basis. The nice thing about that is the enemy can't stop you. No witch, no warlock, no spell, no hex can stop you. You've been given the tools to break free from it. Break free from it. We're equals. This elitism that we're seeing in the world today is so tragic because there's people that think they're better than you, that you need to die and that they get to live and take all your stuff. That's what we see at Davos. That's what we see going on there. A bunch of narcissistic freaks, right, running the show out there. Again, your origins matter less than your destination. And God does not despise small beginnings. A lot of people have this idea of their pedigree. They're so great because they come from this line or they come from this area. God doesn't care. Do you think he cares? No. He has a destination for you to reach. He only cares if you are making steps in progress towards reaching that destination, which runs into another concept called work. What he said was hope finds its expression in hard work. If you don't have hard work, you don't have hope. What's your hope? If you're not working towards a goal or working towards an end or something, you have no hope. You have to be willing to lift a finger. And the house raising concept. We look at the world today and all the politicians, not all the politicians, the society as a whole has been geared to try and take away from you. These lying politicians are trying to take away from you. The family farm was a thing once very common where if we still had a situation where everybody had a family farm, there would be no lack. You could go out there, grow your garden, you'd have food, raise your animals, do what you got to do.
And work together.
It requires work and working together. Yeah. A lot of these principles, the evil side has taken and they're applying it to taking away your stuff. They're in agreement. And unless we come in agreement, we're going to fail. We have to come in agreement. And we have to be willing to put in the hard work to make it happen. You can't ride the system and expect great things. You gotta be willing to get up and do something with your life. So make a contribution or you'll be left behind. Make that contribution. Do your share. Do your part. One person can't carry it all. That's why in the time of Moses, he was feeling burned out, leading Israel. And they had to go, okay, let's get some other leaders to set up to help you out. Because everybody kept going to that one guy, just burning the guy out. And we've got to look ourselves at that and say, am I part of the problem or part of the solution? So let's work together at building the house. This is a house we're a part of, the kingdom of heaven. It's the house of God. God says, he uses the descriptors of, you will be pillars in my house. Well, a pillar has a job to do. It has a job of holding something up. It has a job of enforcing a rule or a regulation in the kingdom. It has you have to do something. And we can't look at the easy way out. It ain't easy. If you're looking for the easy way out, well, there's 1,000 of them out there. Go look for the easy ways. And that's one thing I've learned is that, my mother tried to instill in me, hard work from the time I was just a teenager. And I remember, well, even
Teenager?
Well,
How about from like the time you started walking and moving around?
well, yeah, because I had to change diapers of 3 brothers and a sister. I've done it all, I think, when I look back. I was talking with Gerald the other day. I said, I've been in the transportation industry in one fashion or another for 25 years. That's a career already. I've had a career, and I'm feeling like I'm just getting started. Like I've learned just enough stuff to start doing something maybe somewhat useful. You can't speak highly enough of the experiences you have in life to teach you things. And I try to encourage others to do things so that they can gain that experience. So, anyway, there was just a few of the principles that were spoken of in there. But we got to come in unity. We got to start working together. We got to start getting rid of our preconceived notions of what we are and look at who we are, who God designed us to be. Look at the destination and not the past. The past will bring you down every single time, without exception. If you look to the past, you will fail. If you look to the future, you will succeed. But you got to keep looking to the future, and you can't keep dragging the past into the future. And that's a principle that Reagan was talking about. Look at the destination. I don't care, and I don't think anyone else cares where you come from. Really, who cares? I don't. And that's a lot of pride, a lot of the arrogance that we see in the world is it's people looking at where they come from. But what's their end? Their end will only be what they sow into it. So you can ask yourself, what are you sowing into it?